Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today we are going to be using Canva to create an animated video. I will show you the very simple step on how you can create an animated video, and then you can use your creativity to create a whole video with a script, a storyline, different characters for your maybe something like a channel for children with storybooks, stories to tell for kids, something like that. So what I'll be doing today is just showing you the simple step on how you can animate a video. Don't expect to see like a whole movie after the end of this video. It is just the simple how to animate different things on Canva. Alright, so without wasting much time, let's get started by clicking on create a design. We want a video, so we can look for a video, and it is right here. So we're just going to click on that. If it is not there, just search video and it will pop up, then select a blank video. Now that we have our blank video right here, what we need to do is start creating, and we're going to go into elements. Most of what I see with children's cartoons or children's shows is things to do with playgrounds, open air spaces, green backgrounds, homesteads and things like that. So we're going to search homesteads. Alright, did I type that correct? Search for homestead. Alright, and then see what comes up. We want to go into the graphics and see what comes up. I don't think we're getting something. We can say maybe we can alter our search to say animated homestead. Alright, so something like that. So we have things here. There's a bird, there's this house here. First we're gonna get this bird. We just click on it and leave it there. We'll see how to use it much later. Then we need the sun as well, so you just click on it and leave it somewhere there. Another thing we might need is I'm not really seeing a bee is also nice, yeah, to have in like a homestead. We're going to resize them so that they are proportional. This is just the beginning of this the start. There's some really nice butterflies here. You can click on one. You can click on a tree there. Like there's so many elements here that would make up a nice homestead. Okay, the butterfly, we're just going to resize them so that they are able to fit our landscape, what we're going to be having. So the sun has to be small because it is far away. Remember, you have to also make sure that your design is looking more proportional and not super exaggerated. Like you can't have the sun just right next to us, and you know how hot the sun is. Okay, so we are going to make these things a bit smaller. The butterfly has to become smaller because it can't be bigger than the tree, the bee as well, like that, just to make the things look a bit more realistic. Okay, so the next thing that I'm not seeing anything here to add, so what I'll do is find a house. So I can see there is a father figure there. We can have that one, and I also saw a mother somewhere up here. All right, so they could be waving at each other, and we're going to put them in opposite directions. Also make them sizable. They can't be all that big like giants. We want to have realistic images, so we're going to put them there. So the sun is kind of guiding my every sizing move. I need to put the tree to be a little bigger because a man can be taller than a tree. Then we need this butterfly. Just a minute. I'm just arranging my graphics here. So we are going to leave the butterfly there, and then we're going to put the bird somewhere here. Yeah, just leaving its nest from the tree, or we can flip it. We can flip the bird to be flying in the other direction because it looks like everything is just going left. Right, then we have the B. We're going to leave it somewhere there. Now we want these two people to look like they are facing each other. We're going to flip. I don't know if we click on flip on this one, and then this man has to be under the tree calling out to the lady. All right, we need to flip the man, not the lady. Yeah, like that. So now it does look like they are communicating with each other. So another thing that is very popular with trees, as we all know, is things to do with shadows. I don't know how to get a shadow for this one, but let's try. We're going to click on is it animate? No, it's not animate. It's editing, but we can't edit a graphic, so we're going to leave it like that. We'll find a tree shadow. We can just search the elements and see if we can get tree shadow. Come here. Can get something like this because it is already noon time, so we're going to leave it to put it there to represent the shadow, the shade that the tree is giving. Okay, so another thing we need is now the stunning background of this entire village. Let's try and see if we will get a house. Okay, so there's a house, but it has to make sense. Okay, so we just want a simple house. We don't want something too extravagant. I would have gone for this one, but we already have the sun right there, so because okay, or rather we can actually, but no, that's going to change. I was thinking of taking this house, but that's going to change a lot of dynamics on this entire design. We have the sun, we have to delete the sun, then we have to get people with warm clothing, so that's gonna be a lot. So let's get this chicken coop here and place it somewhere. Okay, it doesn't have to be all that big. You can put it somewhere there to represent this lady, and then it can be that the lady was looking after the chicken. So we're going to leave that static at that point. And then you also have another thing here. This is like a what do you call this? It's a place for cattle. I don't know the name, I can't remember it, so we're going to place it somewhere there. And then I think we already have way too many elements. Let me just now search for some green background, something like a meadow, and see what we get. Okay, so there's grass background. There's also something else. Okay. Let's look for meadow instead and just stick to it. So what we don't have yet is a house. Alright, so let's take this one and make it our background. Set it as a background. Alright, see how nicely it came up. So we're going to bring this kettle's house there. Alright, you can see the butterfly, the sun is in the sky, we have the bee here, and coincidentally this tree has some flowers. So we're going to get rid of this glue, just leave it. We don't want to complicate it that much. So now onto the animation part. We're going to click on these elements, like the butterfly. We can put it somewhere here from the tree, and then we can get the bee on this side. We want to flip it so that it is flying to the other direction. Alright, so now we have our bee here. You click on it, then click on animate. Once you click on animate, you need to focus on this part. This part says create an animation. Basically drag your element and give it a direction of how you want it to fly throughout, or how you want it to move throughout the entire animation. So you're going to click on create animation, and our focus is this bee. So we are going to give it some direction, going to let it come to the tree just a bit, then it will try to go to the man there, let it come here looking for just flying around. It can go all over. Yeah, the other thing we have here is this the butterfly. We're also going to give it a direction. Butterflies really like to play around, to have a huge movement. Let's give it just playing around, flying all over the place, right? Even though it is moving super fast. So as you can see, basically we have movements on the video. The other thing is this bird, little bird. We need to select it here. Alright, so we need the bird to fly, to also fly around. So we're going to give it movement. Birds like to fly high, and then go all the way across this area. So we need to bring our tree back to where it was. Okay, yeah, so at this point I think we have something that is working. So we're going to click on play and look at our design and see what we came up with. Okay, the tree was not supposed to move, but I think you got the the whole idea. So we're going to redo the tree. It's not supposed to move. Yeah, so basically that's how you create an animation. You can be creative with it. You can move the clouds, you can move the sun. Let us try to move the clouds by clicking on this photo, on this background, the background photo. And then when you click on it, you need to click on edit. And then with Canva Premiere Pro, they usually have these I'm trying to click on edit so that I can get the editing features, right? So Canva Premiere Pro has these amazing features whereby you can just grab an element out of a photo and let it move. So we're going to click on that photo, which is our background, then come here on magic grab, which is going to open a different page, and we want to click on the thing that we want us to move. So what we needed is the cloud, but I don't think this is going to work for today. But yeah, it has actually worked. I was second guessing myself there. Anyway, so we have selected this cloud. So right here on the left pane it says grab, so we're going to grab it, and it's going to detach itself from the entire photo. And then once it is detached, we are going to also now come back to the animation feature. And once we click on the animation feature, the entire process: create, animate, give it movement, and things like that. So we're going to click on it like so there, and then click on animate and create animation, and then have it move around. Clouds are always moving, and you can do the same for the rest of the clouds. So let's do that. Okay, so this is a whole animated video, and it can be better, but basically I think I have tried to show you how you can do it. We're going to have another video where we're going to create a much better animated video, and yeah, we are all learning here. You're learning, I'm also learning, and that's how we're going to grow. So until our next video, it's goodbye from me. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here and share this video.